Hello, citizens of Cambur, and welcome to Cambur News, the one-stop shop for all of your Cambur news. I am Charles Hudson, and in today's news, the quote, widowed local businesses, unquote, are getting new management. A lot of the out-of-towners that have entered the city recently are finding their places as the CEOs of these businesses. These include Bert's Bean Dispensary, Verdant Vale Upholstery, Table Bottom RPGs, and Sharon Southern's Meat Co., just to name a few. Although these companies no longer have the Cambur entrepreneurial spirit anymore, at least they're staying afloat. Today's daily obituary is the random man found at the foundation of the Spider House from yesterday. He was found in a long black robe with his face ripped off, but not revealing any internal flesh mechanisms, only a blood pool that stayed in his face, not spilling while moved. Familiar sigils of a language we all once understood were carved on the man's back. We knew not about your life, only that you left. In other news, the Dormum Arania has started to secrete animals. Yes, that is right. Deformed animals are being expelled out of the roof at high velocity. These animals include squirrels, birds, coyotes, even a few deer were seen being shot from the house. These creatures may be skinned, mutilated, literally falling apart, etc., but they are nonetheless alive. This is a very gory and graphic scene. Keep your children inside, lock the doors, close the blinds, and to turn off the lights so that their innocence can be maintained. Normally at this point, I'd say, let's see what John T. Maintenance is doing in the field. But sadly, our beloved reporter has been killed by the Dormum Arania. So, until we find a new reporter, I will describe the scene for you.
So, as you can see here, citizens, many deranged and decrepit animals are...
Hey, Chuckles!
John, is that you?
Yuppers! Bro, these animals are crazy out here.
How? John, how did you survive that fall?
Like a water or tree? It doesn't matter. Look at these animals, Chuck.
Alright. Did you say something about the animals?
Oh yeah, dude, there's like bears and birds, like all the animals. They're walking their hind legs and they're sort of bloody. They all look like zombies a bit.
Bears? Interesting.
Oh, and I met my idols. Alvin and the Chipmunks are here. Wait, they're singing. Take a listen. I think it's their new song.
That's off-putting.
Wait, off-putting? Off-putting? That is so mean. How dare you remind me of those amazing roads?
That's not what I meant, John.
I try to eat those roads still, but it doesn't work. I'm missing teeth now.
Stay on topic, John. Can you describe what's going on in Cambur?
Well, if you must know, these animals are just vibing here. They aren't harmful at all.
What's that?
Let's see. Oh, someone's getting eaten by a bear. Skill issue on his part.
That doesn't quite seem right, John.
Oh wait, the bear's doing something. What's he doing with that skin? Oh, hey Chucky, is it Halloween?
No, it's the middle of May.
Oh, this bear must be confused then. He's wearing the human skin. Oh wait, he's a cosplayer. I got it. You go, girl.
Oh, God. Definitely keep your children indoors, citizens.
I'll go interview him. I would love to get into the cosplay culture.
No, wait, John, no!
John, he isn't coming back this time, Camburnians. He's dead. John T. Maintenance, you were kind to all, a great and informative reporter, and more than anything, just a weird little man who wanted to get into cosplay culture. With confusion and black goop in my heart, I bring you today's sponsors. Alpha Juice! You know you need it. Are you scrawny? Alpha Juice! Got a chubby face? Alpha Juice! Did your father leave you with nothing but crippling depression and loneliness? Alpha Juice! Made of concentrated, sanitized alpha wolf urine, tomatoes, and meat juice, every can of alpha juice is personally made by real men like me, not some sissies using machines. Every can is hammered by hand, like an alpha would. Put a tablespoon in sauces, protein shakes, and your painfully rare steak with alpha juice. These make a perfect side for your HGH, which none of us take. Real alphas are all natural. Chug a can and become a real man. Alpha juice!
My apologies everyone for my previous segment. I've been informed I should have asked more relevant questions, but don't worry, I'll get it right this time. Today's guest is a new citizen by the name of... Well, I hear you're a zookeeper. How does this affect your dating life? Wait, don't answer that. That's off topic. How does this affect your...
Oh, I don't think that's relevant here. Aren't I here to talk about the animals?
I've heard some of these animals have been stealing and wearing human skin. Is that true?
No, totally not.
Alright, so I hear that for the animals to regain consciousness, you need to summon a demonic entity. Let's say, if I wanted to do this from the comfort of my own home, how would I do it?
Well, no, there are no demonic entities involved. And if you wanted to do it from home, I don't know why you'd want to do that. These animals reach this form in their own volition, with absolutely no human intervention.
So, let's say, if I was walking out in the streets, how scared should I be if I see one of these mutated animals?
Oh, you wouldn't be scared at all. If anything, these animals are our friends. People of Cambur, I urge you to go out in the streets and start feeding and caring for our furry friends.
Well, there you have it, folks. Feel free to open up those windows, unlock those doors, and be in fear no more. Thanks for coming on the show.
It was a pleasure.
Hello, Camburnians. I am the expert on the phenomenon of ritualistic animal reawakening syndrome, or R.A.R.S for short. This syndrome is extremely uncommon and definitely not normal in contrast with the statements of in the previous segment. R.A.R.S causes already mutilated animals to regain sentience but not their own. These animals are possessed with demonic entities. These animals did not become mutilated on their own volition and were not born that way. Someone else not only physically deformed these animals, but also summoned demonic entities to inhabit their minds. R.A.R.S affected animals are dangerous demonic entities that cannot be trusted. They will not hesitate to harm you and can, in fact, steal your skin. Anything a demon can do, an animal with R.A.R.S can do better, and now in a physical form. Repossession, rituals, you name it. Camburnians lied to you. You should be concerned. If you saw mutilated but sentient animals rampaging around your neighborhood, of which you will in a minute, would that seem normal to you? I mean, it should, considering you live in this town, but I digress. Although this town may seem like it's going through the typical motions of chaos, this syndrome implies much more will be occurring. Someone has caused this, Camburnians, and that someone won't be going away anytime soon. The insanity will not cease. Stay on the lookout for R.A.R.S-affected animals. They may come to you for information. Do not give it to them. Those are demons, Camburnians. Demons. Be aware of spies and propaganda. Hold on tight to your skin.
Well, Camburnians, that's our show for today. Thank you for listening. Things are getting a little bit wacky here in Cambur. Let's hope that our local businesses stay local, and please stay safe and steer clear of the skin-stealing bears. And, if you feel like you should, buy some alpha juice. I don't know if I would recommend it personally, but they paid us, so please, purchase a handmade can or two of alpha juice. Chug a can and become a man. Alpha juice.